what happened in one generation where we gave away all the power as men. I mean, men used to have the power. Now women control everything. You've become these entitled monsters. And yeah, I'm getting divorced, and that might be motivating some of this. But still, you get divorced now. Women used to get screwed so badly in the system. Now it's ridiculous how far the pendulum swung the other way. Oh, you have to keep her in the life that she's accustomed to. Keep her in the life that she's accustomed to. What about my life? Nobody cares about the man anymore. Keep her in the life that she's accustomed to. If I ever get married again, we are moving into a crack house. I swear to God, just sewage-filled crack house. This way, if I get divorced, it's like, well, enjoy the life that you're accustomed to. I have a home to buy now, like an adult. People say, well, women only make half of what men make. They make 70% of what men make in the workplace. You make 70% of what men make in the workplace. Yeah, but you keep that whole 70%. And then you take 50% of our 100%. That's like 120%. How do you get more than everything? That's not even mathematically possible. You're bending the rules of math. And some jobs, I guess, there's still gender discrimination. That's what I'm told. A friend of mine's a pilot, and she said it's very hard for women pilots because there's discrimination against women pilots. And that might be true, you know. I was on a plane one time, the pilot came on, it was a woman's voice. She's like, this is your captain, Captain Johnson. And everybody on the plane, men and women, were like, seriously, put the real pilot on. This is a big fancy machine you're driving, Buttercup, all right? This ain't some kind of Barbie's dream car you're dicking around with up there. Every time I hear a woman pilot, I always assume the real pilot is her boyfriend, and he's sitting right next to her, but he's got a DUI, so he's got to let her drive for 6 months. Like this Tiger Woods' wife. Could you see what that woman did to that poor guy? He's an addict, and she's mad at him when he's suffering from this dread illness. He's sick with his addiction, with his disease, and she has the nerve. You know, they say that sex addiction is as bad as alcoholism or drug addiction. That's what they say. And I don't know, because I've been addicted to a lot of things, and I just can't imagine that you suffer as much with sex addiction as you do with the end stages of other addictions, you know? I can't imagine that there's ever been a sex addict that's so sex addicted that, you know, you end up curled up in a fetal position on the floor of your living room, sweating and crying because you haven't slept in 6 days. Food addiction also, they say, is really bad. Food addiction is just as bad as alcoholism or drug addiction. You think so? If that's true, how come when a wife kicks you out of the house for being a drunk or a drug addict, everybody supports her, right? But if you kick her out for fattening up a little bit, that's never quite as acceptable. Maybe I'm just trying to help her hit rock bottom. Did you ever consider that? You know, is that powdered sugar on your shirt? Have you been eating? You are stuffed in front of the kids. They say Tiger, you know, just needed to communicate more with his spouse. That's how you avoid infidelities, by communicating more. You think so? More communication? The problem is there's too much communication now. Everybody gets caught with all the texting and emailing and phone messages. It's impossible to get away with anything. If I ever get married again and I want to cheat, I'm only going to have sex with Amish girls. That's it. No electrical anything. Just go down to Pennsylvania with a bag of rock candy and leave a little trail out behind the barn, you know, and then when she's tying her bonnet back on, I'll be like, see you in a fortnight, Ruth, and head back home. No paper trail, no emails, no where the hell are you texts, no nothing, you know. More communication, you think so? You think people really want to know what's going on in people's minds? That's how you avoid infidelity? You think he should have talked about it? What was he going to say? Hey, Elon, I really want to communicate with you. I really, really want to have sex with other women. I really want to. I mean, it's really hard not to, because as a guy, you're programmed to try to get laid your whole life, and now I really can. There's so many women out there, and I want to do it. I want to have sex with so many of them, and I know I'm not supposed to, but I can't shut that part of my brain off because I was a nerdy little golfer my whole life, and now I'm Tiger Woods, and there's so many women out there, and I want to have sex with them, and I know it's wrong because I love you, and I love our kids, and I love our family, but somehow I can't shut that part of my brain off, and I want to do it so bad, and it wouldn't mean anything. It wouldn't mean anything at all to me, and I know you don't understand that because men and women are just different that way. There's things that I don't understand about you. I don't understand how much you love shoes. I don't understand that. But if hundreds of free pairs of shoes showed up at your hotel room every night, I guarantee you'd keep a pair every once in a while. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank